Alright guys, welcome back to No Man's Sky. This is TheSurvivalBob, and we are picking right back up where we left off last time. We are heading down towards this distress signal. If you guys are enjoying this series, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for lots of great No Man's Sky content, and let's get back into the video. Alright, coming down to a possible distress signal. Okay, so it wants us to go over to this crash freighter. See, it wants us to land there and then walk our butts over here. Hell no. Bob's not into walking, especially when there's free parking right here. Bam. And see, it's like, oh yeah, this is what I meant. So we come over here, we grab this. The signals led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. May I have the log, please? Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but the hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional ship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. That was nice of them. Bam. So, now, we can put in a hyperdrive. So you come to your ship, hyperdrive. You're going to need 5 microprocessors, which I just bought, remember? And the chromatic metal, which I just made. So, look at Bob being ahead of the game. Told you I'd done this before. Now, while you're here, you can search out the containers. If you look through your visor, you will see marked containers. They're always in the same place. Ooh, this is low G. Fun. Go through the doors. Now, once you activate these, it is going to release some deadly gas or something, radioactive stuff. So you want to be kind of far away so you can run. Alright, so let's put in the sodium. Alright, and I got 20 nanites. See? Radiation protection. Alright, so let's... Alright. And it's going to require the same thing. So if you go to the first one and you don't have the element that they require, you might as well just give up. But this is sodium, and I got sodium. Now you have to wait for it to give you the thing. Here, I got units that time. And then run as soon as you start getting it. Now if you don't get it the first time, you may want to try clicking on it again. I've heard that. Okay, got some launch fuel. Giggity. Isn't there one over here somewhere? Yep, right there. Now you can mark this by holding down E on it, and it will keep the marker on your HUD. Yeah, here it is. Let me in. Alright, so my terrain manipulator weapon charge has been depleted. You go to charge, the first thing it's going to tell you to do is ferrite dust. But if you scroll over, you can actually use silica powder, which is much better to use. So use silica powder to recharge your terrain manipulator. You're getting it anyway for free. They make it hard to run out of the things, the resources to do the things. So I like that. Alright, so let's get that. Let's run away. Ooh, I got a warp cell. Very nice. See my radiation protection. Nice thing about these planes is it's hard to fall and get hurt. Alright, yeah, there's one right out here. I didn't mean to do that. So you can also throw down a deployable marker by pushing E, not on an item. And then you just do it again to get rid of it. So that marker would have stayed there forever if I didn't get rid of it, which would have been annoying. Or at least until I put down another marker somewhere else. Alright, where's the front of this damn thing? Okay, obviously it's the last place I'm going to look. Really? Did I miss it? Oh, it's on the frickin' top. Okay. Alright, where's my path out? Let's make sure I got a clear path out. Nanites. Ow. Okay, so you can take a little bit of damage. Alright, now there's one more over here, I believe. Oh, what did anybody tell me? If you were yelling at the screen to recharge, let me know in the comments down below. And you can join the club of people who like to yell at Bob because he does not pay attention to his hazard protection. No, I may take some damage here. Oh well. It'd be fine. Because my shields are all the way down. Okay, they're going back up. Got some nanites. Look at that. Super sneaky Bob. Alright, let's get out of here. So we got up some things. We got a warp drive yet. If you don't have the warp drive yet, it's okay. You can go to the station and buy the materials you need, or you can go farm up the copper and do it that way. So auto diagnostic hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive's fuel status empty. Well, I found some hyperdrive fuel, but it's not going to recognize that because it wants me to follow the path. But without warp cells, I'll be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. So now we can magically tune our scanner to antimatter. This is the only time in the game you'll be able to do that, so don't get excited. So we're going to go up into space, and then we're going to hit the C scanner button to find some antimatter. And there it is. Engage. Alright. What planet is this? This is the planet my base is on? I think it is. Alright, so it's bringing me here, but I can see this is where no, that's not where I need to go. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. This is the abandoned building, right? I was thinking I was going somewhere else. Alright, so come over here. I'm going to fly. I'll land right by this abandoned building because stuff can get real over here. And you want to jump into your ship. How we doing on launch thrusters? Looking good. Let's top them off with some uranium. Come over here, grab a save and chart. Now the other thing this does is these are uploadable as well for nanites, so get lots of good uses out of these. All right, I'll go ahead and grab that, and we'll put that. I think that I got that in cargo. Pretty sure I do. All right, got some more life support gel. Giggity. All right, so we're gonna follow the beacon. Come over here. I'll show you what these are on the way out if you don't already know. Spooky building. Sometimes there's bad plants on the ceiling. You can kill them. They won't do a ton of damage. Research specimen. Okay, thank you very much. Boxes laying about. Recharge your shields. Good to do. If you need it. Alright, residual goop. I'm not interested. You take your goop somewhere else, bro. Alright. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Take the blueprint. I'm picturing a dot matrix printer right now. Yeah, I don't think that's what they're doing, though. You will find us when the time is right. And then 16, 16, 16, a whole bunch. Now we got a blueprint for antimatter. This is important. So I had that thing. I could have used the warp cell, but I wouldn't have had the blueprint. And you gotta have the blueprint if you want to make more. Because you can't buy warp cells. At least I don't think you can. Can you? I don't think you can. You can buy housings. But, and then you, yeah, you can't buy those. grab that. All right. Hey, buddy. You really want to be my friend, don't you? Have I learned creature pellets yet? No. Rip. All right, let's see. How we doing? Let's clean out a little bit of space, and then we will do the things. Where'd I park? See, that guy, these guys really want to come home with me. Over here. All right. So those eggs, those are larval cores. Don't shoot those until you're ready to run and do stuff, okay? Because it's going to get dicey. All right, so let's put a few things in here. Because I like room. Put that Corvex cube in there as well. How are we doing back here? I got room over here. I'll put this back here. Stuff I don't really pay attention to. Sodium. There we go. All right. Now, there's a bunch of different methods for larval cores. Used to be the way you would do it was you dig a hole and run underneath them. They can get in the hole. So what little big green monsters are going to pop out once I shoot these guys. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to contain them to one side, and then I'm going to go to the other side and loot it up. Okay? So here's what I'm going to do to get started. Now you can usually, if you're quick, grab one before they pop up and get you. Now you want to hold, I hold the E on keyboard. I just hold it down so that I don't have to, it just gives you an extra little second to grab the thing. All right, I got it. I'm running. They're coming after me. So wait for them all to pop up, okay? We good? All right, we're good. Now over here, I should be safe. Now sometimes they will roll underneath, which sucks. Sometimes you'll get a whiff on one, and it just won't give you one. But they're worth money, and they're also refinable into nanites. Just depends on what you need early game. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'll decide later. First step is to get them. Now those guys are running around over there looking for me, so it is possible that they make it around the corner. So just, you know, see, I didn't get anything that time. Yep, see, they made it. All right. Listen for them. Now, you've got a couple choices at this point. You kill them, they're just going to come back. You can wait for them to despawn. Are they all over here? There's one over there still. All right, so they're coming back around. I hear him spitting. Make sure you got room, because he's only stacked to 5. That's why I was making room before I started. Because nothing like running out of room when those guys are after you. How we doing? 15. I'm feeling good about that. I don't want to push my luck anymore. But you can wait for them to despawn and then do it again if you leave some space. If you leave one over on the other side. So just make sure you leave one on the other side if you want to do that. To both sides. See, look at that guy. He was after me. You ain't getting Bob. No, no. Suck it. Alright, so create antimatter. You're also going to need chromatic metal for antimatter, and I'm a little short. Should have made more. Let's go back to the base. I can drop my... Actually, you know what? The hell with that. I don't need to do that. I've got my my thing with me. There's a building. What's that? We can go see what that is. What do we got? Another abandoned building. So you can rack up on money nanites. So these things are worth 50,000 apiece? No. Oh, they're worth 69,000 apiece? They were worth 50. Okay. So they're worth a bunch of money. So I got about 1 million units right here in these. And I've got 3. So, I mean, I'm close to being able to buy a C-class ship of that that cool one that I liked. So I may scarf up a few more of these, make a few more bucks before we move on. Alright, so for this next part of the video, my audio got screwed up, so I'm going to be narrating it instead of talking in real time, which may be a little bit weird. It will come back on a little bit later in the video, but for the next little bit, I'm going to have to narrate it. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting some condensed carbon. I need condensed carbon to create the antimatter. Also going to go ahead and refine this mirror bulb and the sodium so that I can stack it up better. Now these larval cores, you put these in here, you get 250 nanites, which is pretty sweet, but I kind of need the money more than the nanites right now, so I'm going to leave those for now. Now we're going to grab the copper, I believe. Go ahead. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Got the copper, and we're going to turn it into chromatic metal. All right, we got enough to do the things. We're going to make the antimatter first. Condensed carbon and chromatic metal. So oxygen ferrite dust is going to make the antimatter housing. Put those together, and then you'll see the recipe for warp cell. Go ahead and stack that on the other one if you got one, and you're good to go. You can go ahead and fuel this up and warp to the next system. But first, let's grab a few more eggs. I'm feeling kind of lucky, and we can get a little bit more money so that we can upgrade our ship here pretty soon. So make a little bit of space real quick. Now I can actually stack these to 10 in the cargo. So I'm going to put those over here just to make sure I don't run out of space. Bam. And there we go. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Run! No, run. Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody's over there. Come over here and grab some eggs. Yoink. Now, you can dig under those if you see them roll under there. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So just pay attention to your timing. Oh, there it is. And let's get out of here before things get weird. Get a save point real quick. Let's go. See, look, there they are. You're not getting bombed. Later. All right, so now it is time to travel to another system. So this is the galaxy map. In the galaxy map, you've got this thing at the top. It's going to tell you galactic core. You can go left and right and go to free explore. When you have a mission, it's going to give you a line to show you where the mission goes. I like to do it in free explore, but if you follow the line here, you can see we're actually going to a Viking system, which is actually what I want to do, because a Viking system is going to give me nanites guaranteed in the space station, and I'm on the hunt for nanites. And I like fighters, which are also in Viking systems. So now we get to see this awesome new warp animation. I'm digging it, guys. What do y'all think about it? I like it. All right. So now we are in our first system, first contact. I don't even know how to say that. And we're going to follow the storyline. Starship monitoring system reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Search for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination in 16, 16, 16, 16, 1, 6, 16. Alright, so let's accept the new guidance. Plotting route. Now normally I would go to the space station first, but I'm kind of in a hurry to get out of here. So we're gonna skip that. We'll be back for the space station. Let's go to the coordinates. The reason I would go to the space station first, though, is so that you can get an extra backpack slot and just kind of check out to see what they got, and if you need any more resources. But I think we're good. So let's just warp over here. See what we got here. See, look, it moved. I'm wondering if this is actually where it's supposed to be. Did you see it moved over there to the right as I was coming at it? It doesn't look like it, but this is where we're supposed to be. I recognize this alien monolith as what we need. Now, if I can just land, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. Sometimes if you come in too slow, you can't land. So you gotta speed up a little bit. I don't know what the deal is. All right, first contact on a new planet. Let's run over here. Talk to this guy. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It's traveler. I don't know you. It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I'm being asked, but something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I'm overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that something is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? Well, if you ain't first, you're last. So, Bob's first. I do not know how I am being spoken to. The monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling that it's asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? It doesn't matter what you put here, so I always say both. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. Alert. The boundaries fall, the walls collapse, your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Alright, now we can grab some words here. And because this is a Viking system, it's going to do the whole first thing again, where it fills your mind and you accept the knowledge. And then we learn the word Viking. Now, Viking are the warrior race, if you don't know that. So you're going to see more fighters in these systems, which is cool. We learned the word for gra. Scan a few things, make a few bucks. And let's go. Go ahead and charge our launch fuel again. I'm paranoid if you can't tell about running out of launch fuel. It's not a bad thing. Alright, so now it's telling me to explore nearby areas, nearby planets, or nearby systems. So it kind of gets stuck for me. Alright, so if I look here, I'm on the Awakenings quest, but it is not, it said locate your benefactor, but it's not moving anything along. So I don't know what the holdup is here. If you know, let me know in the comments. But sometimes this does this to me. So we could warp back to our system. We can warp to another system that may trigger it. So let's run over to the space station, and we'll use the teleporter to get back, and we'll be able to check out the stuff there. Hopefully that'll trigger the quest line to continue. All right, so let's run over here and check this stuff. I always go to this side first. Straight for the suit slot. Here's the appearance modifier. If we do want to change our appearance, I haven't quite decided what I want to be yet when I grow up. So let's get the technology upgrade. Bam. Let's see what this guy sells. You got any good upgrades, bro? Come on, man. Hook me up. No, don't stand. That's fine. Thermal, nothing. You suck. All right. And then over here, we'll grab this guy's little free thing. Check the multi-tool. Meh. Nope. Nah, he's got multi-tool upgrades, but we're going to skip that. We'll go back here and grab the nanites over here. Yoink. So there we go, picking up more nanites as we go. Check what they sell here. They got salt, that's nice. Ionized cobalt, that's good too. Go ahead and grab the oxygen. We're stacking oxygen. We're going to use it for something. I don't exactly know what, but let's go ahead and grab these over here as well. Bam, bam. Getting all the nav data and nanites we can. It really adds up if you just grab everything you see. All right, so back here is the other nanites. It's kind of in the dark corner, right over here. Grab those, and you can check your stonks too, right here. Yoink. And get a few more bucks. See what they sell here. And you can see that the system was out of oxygen. Now, they do sell copper, so let's go ahead and grab some more of that. I know I'm going to need it to build things and make chromatic metal, which I seem to need quite often. Wire loom price, not great. Nope. Yeah, it's much better in the other system. So let's go grab the teleporter and head home. We should be able to teleport right back to the Bob Box 2.0. And we'll see you on the other side. What the hell, bro? Your nose is in the living room. Look at that. Look at that. They just stuck the ship right there. I told you, it's a proximity thing to the base computer. And, yeah, this time they decided that's where it was going to be. So that's where it is. So we can come over here, click on the base computer log. You got to wait for the little red thing to pop up, or white thing. There it is, right there, the marker. And we got automatic archive recovery in progress. Data recovered 6%. New data available. So let's search the archives, or you can search construction database. You're going to go around in a circle to the same place, but the base technology is extracted, and we've got the plans now for a storage container. So if you've been freaking out about storage space, here is your solution: storage container. So it wants us to build this, and it will not continue on with the quest until we do. Now, sometimes it tricks you and you think you're free, but it still wants to talk to you. So you tell it, go ahead and search some more archives. Found additional buried technology modules. Alright, that'll be fine. Alright. So, you see in the bottom right, it tells us go ahead and construct that. So, we need some more... What do we need? Magnetized ferrite. So, let's get some magnetized ferrite going. I mean, I cannot wait to get the backpack refiner. That is coming up soon. I will show you all the things you need to get in the anomaly. So, what do we need? Magnetized ferrite. I guess we can just go ahead and turn this into pure ferrite and then turn that into magnetized ferrite. And done. Now we're done. Alright, so where are we going to stick this thing? About... No, we don't want it over there. We'll block the window. Now, if this was a cuboid, we could stick it right into it, but because it's not cuboid, it's wood, you can't stick it, so you just got to place it. I think I'm going to put it right here, because I didn't realize that was clipping through there, so we'll cover that up. And there we go. Now, this thing is not powered currently, and that is okay. All right, you can power it if you want to. You can go ahead and get some solar and power it up and have it powered most of the time and do batteries and all that stuff. And that's what, in fact, I did the first time I played. But you don't really need to. If you come in here and you click on an empty spot, or actually if you pick up an item with the quick transfer, which is X, you'll see that you can put that in the storage container right here at the bottom. So you just stick that in the storage container and it's gone without having to have it powered. So we can stick a few things in there, and then we can also go ahead and see what's inside it by clicking on a blank spot, and we can grab it back out. So there you go, storage container. Click on the blank spot and get it back out. Now you don't have to power those things, unless you get tired of that little blinky light thing, which I wouldn't blame you if you did. Yeah, Bob's cheap. Bob doesn't pay his power bills, and he learns to get around without it. So I'm waiting for this... All right, there we go. You see the timer in the bottom now? Hour, 28 minutes, 47 seconds. So it's 90 minutes. It's an hour and a half in between each item that you get from the base computer. So you wait till you want to see that clock ticking to know that it's working. All right, let's get out of our base here with our ship, and hopefully we don't break anything. No, you won't break anything. It's fine. And let's go up into space and see if we can trigger that mission. There we go. Incoming transmission. That's what we're looking for. What's up? Incoming transmission, source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm Bob. Who are you? You left me. Why did you... Bro, I don't even know you. What are you talking about? Sorry. Don't you lie to me. Even the others did not. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no reply. The communication falls silent, though the channel remains open. Alright, that was weird. And look, we just learned creature pellets. I don't know why that's where you learn creature pellets, but apparently strangers calling you and yelling at you for lying at them teaches you creature pellets now. So, there you go. There we go. We got a new marker to go to. Bam. Alright, now we're coming down on this marker. This marker should be, at this point in the story, this should be, spoiler, this should be a ship. Okay? The reason I'm telling you that is because you want to come in slow and allow it time to render. If you come in too fast on this, I've had it where the ship just doesn't appear. Okay? So, don't go in super fast. Now, because of the marker change thing now, where we actually have to walk to it, it may improve that. So, let's see what happens. I'm used to having the marker right on the ship, and if you came in too hot, then it just wouldn't render. But this actually may help it out, come to think of it. All right, so now we got to walk where? Long ass ways over here. All right, let's go. All right, so here we go. We got, oh man, it is not symmetrical. I thought it was going to look cool, but I can't stand the non-symmetrical stuff. I don't know why. Maybe that thing just fell off. Maybe it got knocked off the other side. That was the problem. I don't know. All right, so we got to come over here and talk to this beacon thing. Oh, but before we do, let's go ahead and call in our ship, because as soon as we interact with this ship and claim it, this one is going to go away. We're not going to be able to see it anymore. Now, we could call it back in later, but I like to have it visible. It just makes me happy, makes me feel safe. So we got to fix this thing. There we go. It is fixed. There are no signs of life. There is only static of a broken communicator. Extract the records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. All right, and so this begins what I call the Artemis questline, where we search out Artemis and go lots of different places because of it. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. So we got new technology. We got a mining beam, advanced mining laser. You put this in your multi-tool. You want to put it right next to your other mining beam. If you plan on doing a lot of mining, go ahead and do this right away. I don't, and I'm going to get a new multi-tool here hopefully soon anyway, so I don't rush to put it in, okay? So let's come over here and grab this stuff real quick. Now we can go ahead and grab the ship. So what do we got here? We have an Explorer. It is a B class. That's nice. So now what they want you to do is fix the thrusters in the pulse engine before it will allow you to fly it, okay? So we could have swapped it or we could have just claimed it, so we're just going to go ahead and claim it. And let's see, what is it? It's worth a few bucks. Not a terrible lot. Anvil of the Void. But you see all these broken things, it's really not worth it to fix it. It's going to cost you more to fix it than to just trade it for another ship. Now, if you want to get into the game and into the immersion, you can go ahead and fix it. I have done that before and it's fun. But if you want to just move through it quickly, don't worry about it. You can just fix these two things and fly it up. We're just going to leave this here and then we're going to fly off on our Radiant Pillar, and I'll show you how to scrap that for free without having to fix anything. All right, so now this is our primary ship. And I create another save point. And here we go. So let's unpin that because it's going to annoy me. And go back into space. Now, here is where the magic should happen. Let's see. We're waiting on contact. There we go. What is up, Artemis Entity? No, we're not Artemis Entity. Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis Entity. Tell the truth. Lie. No, I'm Bob, dude. What's up? Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. Yeah, a bunch of times, actually. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes. A proper introduction to our home. Alright, so now this part is awesome. I think. Where is it? Wait for it. Come to me. Why are you slow playing me, Nada? Here it comes. Boom. First time that came in, scared the poop out of me. Like the Death Star arriving. Pretty neat. Alright, so then we just fly into the Anomaly, and I will show you everything you need to get in the Anomaly your first time. So, let's hop in here, and this is where the audio hopefully will pick back up, because I'm about to record this as a separate part. Alright, now I logged off and logged back on between landing in the Anomaly and starting here. And so you just saw that the base computer archive was complete because that only takes 90 minutes in real time. So we can go back and get another upgrade. It's not game time, it's real time. So good to know. Base computer online, archives available. So we could go back and get that now. But we are in the Space Anomaly, so let's check the Space Anomaly and let's do the things. Now I'm going to show you everything you need to do the first time you get into the Space Anomaly. So follow me and we'll do the things. All right, let's go. All right, so over here's the Quicksilver vendor. If you have Twitch rewards or drops or expedition stuff, you can go over there and pick that up now. Now, we could do that because I have all those things, but I'm going to pretend like this is my first time through and I don't have that stuff. And I'm going to forget that I don't have jetpack boost to get up there. I think I can, though. Let's see if we can do it. Come on, you ready? You ready? Let's go. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! All right, hold on. I need a breather. Give me a second. I'm coming. I'm coming. Now, you could walk up and around, so. But you know I don't do things the easy way. What is up, Priest Entity Nada? So this is where you're going to come first. Come talk to Nada. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our Anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design, a perfect bubble, beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Corvax. Nada watches time come and go. So now we can ask about all of these different things, and we're going to. So let's start with Artemis. A traveler entity. Perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. Interesting. Remember we got that number when we first started? They were lost to us. Highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the Anomaly. The Corvax watches me. There is a patience, an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Now, I don't know, you see this little blipping in the background? I don't know what's going on with that. I think that's part of the graphics update. I'm having some issues here, so I'm sorry about that in the recording. So let's ask about Nada. Nada awoke with the depth of Korvax Prime, could not understand why such things happen, why we are alone. Now I am divergent, the convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada is happy. You should be happy with a small convergence. It's not your fault. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about them. Ask about Polo. Polo Friend found Nada, found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others feel safe. The station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. Let's ask about the space station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free, free like Nada, to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Alright, so we can go ahead and leave. Speak with Polo Friend, Traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Alright, so now the graphics are fine. Okay, it's just when I'm in that talking screen. Let me check something real quick. Alright, I messed with the settings a little bit. We'll see if that changes it. I am running this on DLSS. Actually, that looks like it made it worse. Alright, I'll keep playing with it. If I let you know, I'll tell you. Friends everywhere. If you only know where to look, friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. What's up, Polo? Artemis Friend. You know where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible. Such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes. Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other out here. Okay, so now it wants us to kind of explore and learn our way around the anomaly. You see we've got a little checklist. Speak to other travelers, earn some nanites, learn new technology blueprints, browse a huge inventory of base parts, and speak to Nada about Artemis. Now, if you follow the markers, it will take you to the people you need to talk to. Let me do that real quick. I may cut some of that out and get to the important stuff, which is back here. Alright, so this guy over here, I call him Groot. This is the first one we need to talk to. Iteration Helos. Alright, I might have fixed it. We'll see. No, it's still blipping a little bit. Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of this universe, how I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things that you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. So we give this guy data, and he gives us nanites. So here you go. Thank you, little one. Take these nanites. So the more you scan, the more nanites they will give you. Now they're going to give you this once a day, and it's going to be minerals, plants, or animals. He will also give you the beacon to get a desolate freighter. Now it wants us to go in the back. So we come back here, and this is... ooh, I got a milestone. What did I get? Traveled 8,000 U. Bully for me. Alright, so this is where you get the important stuff in the anomaly, in my opinion. Alright. So the first guy it's telling you to go talk to is the suit upgrade guy. So let's talk to him just to get that marker to go away. So your new suit is an extension of yourself. Let me aid you with it. All right, there, creepy tongue. So we can research upgrades here. Now we buy these with nanites. I have 1,500 nanites right now. That's why I've been kind of worried about buying nanites. Remember I told you the hazmat gauntlets? I didn't wait around for them. So I'm going to go ahead and buy them. It's 80 nanites. I knew it was like 80 or 90. Alright, so then we return, and now we need the personal refiner. Get the personal refiner, guys. You need the personal refiner, trust me. Alright, so we go ahead and grab that. Now, if you are super worried about hazard protection, you can go ahead and get one of these if you know what kind of planet you're going to be on, but you kind of got to get one of everything if you're going to be exploring. I don't mess with it. I don't really sweat it. This is for underwater, and this is just a buffer on your shield. It's only a B class. It does help. You may want to get it if you've got some extra nanites, but that would be on the bottom of my list of things to get. Get the other things I'm going to show you here first. Again, this is for oxygen recycler. This will help you out. You already know how to build this. We knew it from the beginning. I don't worry about life support. Gel is so cheap, I just don't sweat it and don't want to waste the space. But you can do this as well. Now, some things we do want is we do want a better jetpack. All right, so I will spend on this. This is going to be, I'd call this a must-have. This is a, yeah, I'd like to have it. type of thing. So I don't get the rocket boots because they will shoot off when not expecting it for me. So I leave those, and I don't need the efficient water jets. That's for underwater. But I will get the neural stimulator for 90. That's pretty cheap, good value. We'll go ahead and then I will get the airburst engine. Now this is 460. Let me wait on this and see how many nanites I have left. And now it wants us to go check out the base parts. But before we do that, let's check on the ship stuff, because this is important as well. Research starship upgrades from this weird dude. All right, so what do we want? We want a teleport receiver. Now you can get these things free if you talk to enough aliens. So if you don't have the nanites, don't sweat it, because you can get these things. But let's go ahead and get the teleport receiver. And the reason we want that is it gives us, it allows us to put stuff in our ship from farther away, which isn't a huge deal, but the economy scanner, that is what's up. It's only 150 nanites, so let's go ahead and grab the economy scanner. Now, a conflict scanner is a good thing to grab as well. I'm going to put that on the second tier, kind of, maybe if you have enough extra nanites. The conflict scanner is going to help you find low conflict areas, which are going to mean higher traffic areas. More traffic in and out of the space stations, more traffic when you're looking for ships to buy. So low conflict is a good, so that's how you find it with the conflict scanner before you get there. Once you get there, you'll know. But if you want to know before you go, there you go. All right, so warp upgrades. I don't need these quite yet. Thrusters, I'm going to buy a ship that's going to have these in it, so I'm not sweating these quite yet. Now, again, this is something you could get, but it's not a big deal. Now, something I do want to get is the positron ejector, because that is my favorite weapon in the ship. It's 150 nanites. Let's go ahead and grab that. And if you have enough extra nanites, go ahead and get the upgrade for this as well. And I'm going to get the upgrade for the rockets, and I'm going to get the upgrade for that, because I like to kill stuff faster. All right, so I got 415 nanites left, which I don't think is enough to get me what I wanted over here, but I should get some more nanites in just a minute. Next, we want to go to the construction research terminal, and this is where you would buy upgrades if you had any, whatever these things are called, if you had any salvage data to use, but I don't have any. So now it is back to speak with Nada. All right, what is up, Nada? Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. What do I do, Nada? Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity, explore with others, travel to great sites. Okay, guys, so here is where the game kind of lets you go do whatever you want. And this is where you can choose your path. Now, you can jump in and out of all the paths, so don't sweat it too much. Proceed as you will, traveler entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. So, that is, the Crimson Lyre is the Atlas path. Ask for help with Artemis is the Artemis path. Ask for help with exploration, I think is going to give you a black hole, and that's just running around doing your own thing, okay? We're going to run down the Artemis path, because that's the one most people do. And it gives us the most free stuff. Of course, Nada has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will be a help, perhaps not. Nada and Polo Friend will continue to search. Speak to us whenever you like. So now they will give us some nanites. 120, that'll do it. Now let's go talk to Ares over here and see if we can get some more nanites. Hey, Ares. Now, Ares usually will give you nanites for discoveries. Are you ready to exchange? So you can transmit your milestone data, and this will give you nanites as well. So, bam, 450 nanites. I thought it was going to send us over there, so you can go ahead and do that before all the other stuff I just did. Now, if you have any food in your inventory, let me see what I got. I don't think he's going to want Mordite. Simply stand there. Do I look like I have time to waste? Show me what you have. So this guy you can feed. Yeah, I'm not going to feed him a larval core. Although I could get more than 50 nanites, but I'm not going to. For science? No. Not even for science. Sorry, watermelon face. You're not getting it. Now, over here is another appearance modifier, and then over here is the egg sequencer. If you have a pet, you can modify the egg and get a different pet that hatches out of it, or a modified pet, I should say. All right. So now that we have the nanites we need, let's come over here and get our upgrade. Bam. Now, these are blueprints. Blueprints do not count against you like upgrades, so you can have as many blueprints as you're able to get, in addition to 3 upgrades in each section of your suit. So when you get an exosuit upgrade for space, see, I can have three. I can have 3 of one kind of upgrade here, and I can have another 3 of it over here. But I want to fill up technology first because I'm about to start building the technology now that I bought all those blueprints. Now over here is the Multitool Guy. What you want to pick up from the Multitool Guy depends on your playstyle, okay? So let me show you kind of what I would go for first. You want to get the waveform recycler, and you want to get the survey device. The survey device is going to allow you to find hotspots so you can power your base when you're ready to do that, okay? We already got the advanced mining beam. You can get the optical drill if you really want to get hardcore into mining. I'm not sweating that. Combat scope, I have no use for at all. If you want to get it and play with it, knock yourself out. It's only 80 nanites, but you can get any weapon you want. Blueprint for your multi-tool. So, Scatter Blaster is something I usually like to get, but I'm not going to get it right this second because I've only got 525 nanites and I'm looking for an S-class upgrade. I'd rather have movement and shields before a Scatter Blaster, but a Scatter Blaster is up there. So if you don't feel comfortable with the Bolt Caster, get you a Scatter Blaster. It'll make you feel good. Unfortunately, you will have to kill some Sentinels in order to put it in. So you got to do something because you got to have 200 Pugnium. Or you can buy it. You can find a guy and buy it from him, I guess, as well. So let's go ahead and get the waveform recycler, and then I think that'll do it, actually, because I don't want to burn all my nanites. So now it is time to fly back into space and do our things. Oh, one more thing. While you're here, you can talk to Specialist Polo. He's busy analyzing reports, lost in a world of data, and need further assistance. They are keen that I continue my exploration. Okay, so he's not going to tell us anything. Go explore and talk to a few more guys in the Anomaly. I'm going to let you do that on your own. I'm not going to spoil everything, but all these guys have a little bit of something to tell you. Mercury, there's a guy over here in the corner, right over there as well. He's got some very white shoes, that guy right there. But this teleporter is pretty cool. If you are in multiplayer, you will see a lot of different bases in here. I'm not in multiplayer right now, so I am only seeing my stuff. But turn multiplayer on, and you can go all kinds of different places by just basically hijacking somebody you're with and going to where they know, which is kind of neat. You do have the community highlighted bases here, so if you want to go to these, you can check those out. The cool thing about teleporting from the Anomaly is you can teleport right back to the Anomaly if you don't jump in your ship. So I can go back to my box. So if you go to some random planet where you don't have any resources because you followed, some other traveler or something like that, if you just go to your menu, you see right over here to the right, you've got Return to Space Anomaly. Now, as long as you don't jump in your ship and leave the planet, that's going to be there, okay? So let's come over here and check our base computer real quick. We'll uninstall that formula because that's going to be annoying. All right, got the signal, and let's get a free upgrade. Now, it might have been something I just bought, so probably should have checked it first. Search construction database. Save point. So I got a save point blueprint. Nice. All right. So, oh, it's not done talking to me because I can't move. All right, what do you want? Additional data available, blah, blah, blah. Search archives. All right, so now it wants us to build a save point, or it will not do anything else for us. So we need 2 metal plating and a dihydrogen jelly. All right, guys, so I totally blew it and forgot. There's a whole new thing here. Just came out. What's up, dude? The Synthesis Laboratory. We can learn pieces that formerly we couldn't learn here. You can buy these things for nanites instead of having to break into a manufacturing facility and get the manufacturing overrides to do it. So you can get valuable products here, components and devices, and what this does is it gives you another way to play the game. So if you don't want to break into Sentinels, if you don't want to deal with them at all, you can just buy stuff here for nanites instead. Now, the things I would recommend that you get here, a microprocessor, definitely something that you should get. You're going to have a lot of these, and they're like 19,000 a piece, so you might as well learn how to make it. You'll save a few bucks. And then the other thing you may want to get is the Atlas Pass. Early game, this will give you some stuff that will be useful for you. and it only costs 200 copper and one microprocessor, so you'll be able to get the stuff in the drums. I don't have enough nanites for it right now, but that's definitely something you may want to do. Now, if you want to get into making stuff that's worth a lot of money and farming and things like that, this is mostly going to require plants. So you're going to definitely have to get into farming. You can go down this tree as well. So, new thing that was added just the other day, the synthesis laboratory right there. We've been wondering what that thing was going to be for ages, and now we know. All right, guys. So, I had to come back in after the video and do this part because I totally realized during editing that I blew it and totally forgot. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. And if you're going to play No Man's Sky, make sure you got enough nanites, man. There's lots of stuff to get. All right, guys, we will see you next time, and we'll pick right back up where we left off today.